Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the TCU. And the Horned Frogs have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. And they cannot wait to see what this guy can do and the big plays he can make in this offense, David.
And we've heard about it. We've heard about the dynamic speed, the playmaking ability. The freshman now gets the stage to see what he is made of.
And I hope this offense will go to him early and see if they can get him into a rhythm. You want to calm the nerves down, just get the guy the football and go do what you've done your whole life. Play football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. They started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, TCU! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this offense gets on the board in the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On second down, they'll take to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Buckeyes will move the sticks. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And is slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. He'll start this drive firing. Now adjusting. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Touchdown,
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He leaves it with his back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's caught. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. He'll come out throwing on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Handoff to the single running back. Tackled after picking up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
Yeah, and Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Hold it, up and.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires on the run. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Ohio State, 21, TCU, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got the back over the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
TCU, 7.
This could be in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. To the ground with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to it. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, one of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked. pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. He now has 53 yards on the ground, a very productive first half. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. ULM was able to walk off the field there in Monroe with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll go with a direct snap. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's complete to the left. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. That defense got gashed, but they finally get into the turf at the 47.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away.
TCU.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
At the 42.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 30 short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch inside the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Barges ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. The give to the back. Crosses just steamrolling his way through. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.